from that. Let me introduce you to our next guest. I'm joined by Nikki Kerameus, an MP with the New Democracy Party here. Thank you very much for your time. I guess this is a disappointing evening for you.
It's a disappointing evening, I think, for Greece. Greece is in a terrible situation right now. The people have spoken, of course, and that is more than respectable. The problem is that Greece is literally running out of cash tomorrow. The banks are closed. There's no prospect right now. So, you know, I think if one were to draw three conclusions from today's vote, those are the following. Number one, the result is clear, and the people support the Prime Minister.
So you now accept it's a no vote? You don't think?
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about that. I mean, it is a clear result in favor of the Prime Minister. Number two, I think that the Prime Minister has a very difficult task in front of him. He has, well, the banks of the country are closed. We're literally running out of cash tomorrow. You know, he has to somehow miraculously solve the liquidity problem, open the banks, and strike a deal within 48 hours. That is very difficult, but it has to happen. There's no other way for the country. So, you know, and the first signs we're getting are not very good. The Deputy Finance Minister just announced a couple of hours ago that people may not be able to withdraw money if they have it in safe deposit box.
Yes, I was reading that.
So that's created a lot of issues as well.
But your Prime Minister from a week ago has said, let's get the no vote, then let's negotiate, and judge me after those negotiations. Shouldn't you give him 2 or 3 days to deliver on his promises?
Right, and that's why I said he has 48 hours, because he said he's in a position, number one, because politically he has committed to strike a deal within 48 hours. Number two, you know, it's a practical issue. The country is running out of cash, so there has to be some sort of solution in any way.
Big cheer, I'm not sure why. People have been getting sporadically excited. Well, there's general sense of excitement, to be honest,
right.
But I don't know what that big cheer was.
If I may just, there's a third conclusion one can draw from today's vote. You know, people have to reunite. The country right now is divided. And we have to do every effort possible from the opposition as well to reunite the country and support any effort in order to find a solution for the country.
I've just found out why they were cheering. Your party leader, Antonis Samaras, has resigned, I'm just being told.
Okay, well, I'm being told that on camera, so...
Did you expect that?
Well, it's hard to say. I'd rather not comment on it right now since it's fresh. You know, there have been voices that have been asking for that. My concern right now is for the opposition to be strong and for it to be present, because the times are really crucial for Greece.
But I guess the fact that he has gone and Mr. Tsipras is standing here with what looks like a significant no vote means that he's in a far stronger position in Greece to choose the policies that he prefers.
Well, there is no doubt. I mean, the public spoke today. They did speak. Whatever the interpretation may be of the actual result, the public did speak, and it is a vote that supports Prime Minister Tsipras. But he has to deliver. Now comes the hard part. The easy part was up to today. The hard part comes 48 hours from now. If within 48 hours there's no result, then I'm afraid that the country is going down in a really rocky path.
I do have one more question for you, but I want to explain to those of you watching, if you can hear bangs in the background, a couple of nights ago we heard bangs and there were stun grenades and tear gas being fired. These are fireworks and nothing more serious. One source inside the Greek banking system has spoken to our economics editor, Robert Pestel, and said there could be a humanitarian crisis in Greece within days because of the pressure on Greek banks. Do you think that's overly dramatic?
Look, I wouldn't like to, you know, go ahead of ourselves. I think we have 2 really difficult days ahead of ourselves. I think we all have to support Greece as a whole. We now have to reunite as a whole, as a country, and I think we have to support every effort in order for a deal to be struck. I think that should be our primary occupation right now, and when I say for all of us, I mean all parties together.
Well, thank you for speaking to us. I'm guessing you've got to go and get on the phone and speak to quite a few colleagues within your party. Thank you very much for being with us here on the BBC.